Guys, I'm doing a Q&A today, and let's just quickly tell you what I did. Guess. Wrong. I went to the gym today. This is the first time in a year I've been there because I feel like such a dumbass every time I go in because I can't adjust the machines because I don't know how, and I'm not going to go and ask people for help because I'm far too proud for that. So I stick to like the treadmill and the bikes and the ellipticals and all the things that stupid people can use. So I went there and my ass feels great. I mean, it doesn't look great yet, but it feels great. And tomorrow I'm going to regret everything. And Q&A. Okay. So my best friend and I said we were going to go to college together, and I want to go somewhere far away from where I live and move into the dorms with her, but her mom is making her go to college near here. What do I do? I really want to get away from home and experience the college life. You can't make this decision based on your best friend. You have to, go to a place where you know you're going to be happy. You have to go to a place where you're going to get the experience that you want to get. So, you may not be able to go to the same place, and I'm sure she understands that she's limiting you by only being able to go to one university or college, whereas you could go anywhere that isn't here. So, if she really wants to do this, she can work it out on her end, but, you can't just stay behind because you said that you would go to university or college together, because sometimes you just can't. What's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mint chocolate chip. It is my favorite. Or if there's the chocolate chip cookie dough with like a unbelievable amount of cookie dough. Or just cookie dough. I love fucking cookie dough. It's so good. But mint chocolate chip with like the little ground up chocolate chips too, not like the full ones. I really want some ice cream. My boyfriend doesn't really text me anymore, and it's summer, so I don't see him. Should I just go ahead and ask him to the movies or wait till he asks me? I'm 12. Yes, make the first move here. The thing, though, is when you're 12, a lot of the time summer is when the relationship ends. So he may just start to pull away right now, or he may just not be texting you because it's not as easy because he doesn't see you. So I would, say, hey, do you want to go see this movie? Set up rides or something. And if he does, great. Maybe it is just like it's not as easy, so he's not putting in as much effort, but when he sees you, it'll all change. Or if he doesn't want to, at least you know, and at least you don't have to spend your summer like feeling weird about where the relationship is. On a school trip, we all snuck into the guy's room until about 5 a.m. The guy I was sitting next to had a boner the whole time, and I think he knows I saw. How can it not be awkward? Don't bring it up. And if he does bring it up, be like, haha, yeah, good job on that. And just laugh it off. Like, things like this, you'll learn not awkward at all. Boners happen, that's fine. It's like, it's not an insult, it's not anything to be embarrassed about. Like, it's just like a female body, like, not being embarrassed about your boobs or your period. It's like, sometimes boners happen, especially if you're going through puberty. Like, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm a virgin, but my boyfriend, who might be the one, has had a high number of sexual partners and generally a wild sexual past. I can't stop this from bothering me, even though I love him. It just doesn't make me feel special at all. I've even talked to him, but it makes me feel sad. Help. I can understand why you would feel that way, but you can't judge somebody on their past. You can only judge somebody on their actions of what they're doing now. I mean, of course, there are situations where you totally can judge people by their past. Murderers, for example, rapists, judged away. But when it comes to sex, consensual sex, like, he may have had many partners. That gives him a leg up in the experience department, so he'll know how to treat you, how to make you feel good. You'll have probably a really good first time. And as long as he's tested and as long as he's clean, like, it shouldn't affect you in any way as long as he's loyal to you and clean and tested. I get that that can be a sensitive issue, feeling like you're not the only one, but he would be the only one that you're with, but I mean, you're together now, and that is what is important, and you shouldn't feel sensitive about this. You shouldn't feel like, this is a damper on the relationship, because it really doesn't have to be unless you make it one. Should the woman take charge in a relationship if nothing happens? It shouldn't be a matter of taking charge. It should be a partnership, if someone isn't talking as much, because there are like highs and lows in relationships. Sometimes someone feels much more for a person and the other person doesn't. And like, a relationship is very up and down, so if someone isn't way into it at this moment, they may have something going on in their personal life, they may have like a family thing, they may have a lot of stress, then yeah, make a little bit more effort. But it's not up to the man does it all the time until he's not, and then the woman does it. Like, it's a partnership. You guys should be communicating about this sort of stuff and hanging out and wanting to see each other. And, a relationship is good if you have good communication. A relationship is good if both partners are in it, but that doesn't always mean that you're you know, feeling the same way the entire time, but as long as you're in it and willing to work at it and you're happy, then it'll be okay. If you're both happy and you're willing to work, you're gonna be fine. How can we stop loving a guy when we know that they're out of our league? Okay, this is one of those things where there may be a high school expectation that this guy is in this social group, so he's up here, and you're in this social group, so you're down here, but that isn't the case. You're not below another person because of your social standing, because of your looks, and putting somebody up on that pedestal, it makes you seem so incredibly insecure. It makes you seem like you don't think you deserve something, and if you don't think that you deserve something or someone, why the hell would they ever give you the time of day? Because confidence is so sexy. Knowing your place is not. You should just be fighting for this equality. You should be wanting to get to know him on a personal level. If he doesn't like you as a person, that's his prerogative. But if he doesn't like you because of his social or because of your social standing, he's a dick. Like, if someone's not going to give you a chance because of where you're seen to be at socially, you don't want to deal with them anyways. And you should get that out of your mind too, that they're out of your league or you're out of their league, because that's all bullshit. What would you do if you got pregnant at 15? Be amazed, because I would be the new, like, Virgin Mary. Any tips on starting a YouTube? Is it okay to keep it from your mom at first? I mean, I'm always like, but this is because I have a good relationship with my parents and have basically my entire life. Like, don't keep shit, because especially if you start to get into it, you start to get bigger, and then they're like, no, you can't have a channel, then you're kind of fucked. What would you do if you walked in on your parents or your parents walked in on you having sex? Well, the first one's happened. I was young. It was dark. I don't remember it. And then the other one, well, they tend to knock, which is good, so I don't think that would happen, but if it did, if it was my mom, I think she'd make fun of me for it. If it was my dad, I think he'd just turn around and pretend like nothing happened. So, my parents are cool about sex, though. My dad just doesn't want to hear about it. I lost my virginity through sexual assaults when my now ex-boyfriend pressured me and forced me. That was 8 months ago when I was 14. I'm now 15. How do I get over it and move on from something that still haunts me to this day and makes me feel dirty and used? Please help. I feel like something was robbed from me. It was robbed from you. That's disgusting that he would do that to you, but it's only been 8 months, and this is something that will probably take a long time to get over. It's not something that I think you'll ever get over. It's something that you'll accept as part of your history, and I feel like with situations like this where it is serious and it is something that, you know, you haven't blocked out, it would be probably helpful to talk to somebody, a therapist or a counselor, because you don't want to let this hinder your future relationships, you know, because not all guys are going to do that, which, I mean, no guy should ever do that, and this is no way your fault. You should not feel dirty, because this had nothing to do with you. This had everything to do with him being a shitty person, and, like, it's disgusting to me that he did this to you and robbed you of that, but you can't let this affect your future, because you will be so happy with somebody else, and it's okay to want time alone, it's okay to not want to be touched, it's okay for all of that, but I would really, really strongly suggest just going and talking to somebody about this. Okay, that is going to be it for this Q&A. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and make sure that you continue to request other videos besides Q&As that you want to see on this channel. I would really appreciate it, because currently the only ideas I have are a couple of controversial subjects and then, like, the picture video. So I'm running very dry right now, and I don't want this channel to get old with just Q&As, so leave what you want to see. Oh, I'll do a tag. I'll do the mirrorless makeup challenge, because I haven't done that yet. It's been requested, so I'll do that here. But leave tags and stuff that you want to see, and I will see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, subscribe. Okay, bye.